Yeah, so today I'm going to show you what I think is the best setup possible for a baby bearded dragon. So here's the setup. It's a 20-gallon long. It's a pretty good tank for him. I got this as one of those like Zoom Ed kits for Christmas. But like as most of you guys know, the kits aren't the best. So obviously you have to add a few things and take a few things out. So let's start with this. We have the eco carpet, I think is what it's called. It's just like, looks like sand. It's better than sand because they can't like ingest it and get impacted. We got its water bowl. That piece of driftwood, the double deep dome dish with a UVB and just like the basking light. Feeding tray. And we got the heat mat in there. That's just all the stuff that came with it. Now I'll show you all the stuff I had to buy or like had around the house. Okay, starting with the stuff I had around the house. That was George's old hide that he outgrew. George is my ball python. That plant was in George's tank. He just didn't really need it. It's just kind of there for looks. That piece of spiderwood in there, I just had laying around. I don't use it for that fish tank anymore because I don't think it looks the greatest now. Okay, now the stuff I bought. I went out and got that yesterday. He likes it. He's been, I think, on every single level of it and on top of it. Cool little thing. That nice piece of driftwood, I thought it just looked pretty cool. I thought it would be useful for him. Got these feeding sticks, so use these for him and George. Got some reptile calcium. I'll probably move these so it doesn't go crazy. So we got some like mini dubia roaches. So they say these guys can live in here for up to a year, so he should be fine here for a little while. But we have an empty 75-gallon. Well, it's not empty yet, but it will be empty soon because those fish are getting moved to 125. And then that'll be empty for this little guy when he gets bigger. Yeah, and some people say a 20-gallon is better for a baby than like a 55 or 75, 125 because they can feel like more secure and they don't have to move around as much to get to their hot, warm side, basking, water dish, food bowl. The mistake I made with my ball python was I went and got it at a Petco, a PetSmart, which like those animals don't come from the best breeders. So when I got this guy, I just made sure I had to go to like a local fish store. It's actually where I've got a few of my fish before. They just started carrying reptiles, so I thought, why not? He's just a normal, but I was going to, when I called there that day, it was the day after Christmas, so, they had the normal, a red, and this really cool looking morph. So, I was gonna get either the red or the cool looking one. The red had sold. They had separated the cool looking morphs because it had, like, something wrong with its lip. So, had to get normal, but I think it's pretty cool looking. I'm not complaining. I like this little guy. I'll probably make a video on George, my ball python, soon. But he has a little bit of stuck shed because when he was shedding, I wasn't home. I was staying out at some friend's house, and my parents were supposed to like miss his cage a little bit, so he didn't have stuck shed. And he just has a little piece on his head, so you gotta just get a little tub, fill it up with like an inch or two of water, and then with hot water, and then let them soak in there for a little bit, and then you can kind of just like peel it off with your thumb.